Take a close look at this. You are watching a single strand of hair rapidly blistering, cracking, and literally smoking under intense heat. Every morning, millions of us drag burning metal across our hair to create a temporary illusion of health. But the tool we rely on to make our hair look smooth is the exact mechanism destroying its structure. This is known as the heat loop. When hair becomes frizzy, we reach for a flat iron. The extreme heat temporarily flattens the outer layer of the hair, creating a smooth surface for a few hours. However, that same heat causes microscopic fractures deep inside the hair shaft, ensuring the hair will be drier and more brittle tomorrow. Over months of daily styling, these fractures multiply exponentially. The damage compounds until the outer layer sheds, exposing the central core of the hair to the elements until it physically snaps. The routine we think fixes our hair is poison. Shattering this cycle requires more than just a new product. It requires a total intervention. I decided to stop using heat for 30 days. No blowouts, no irons, and no curling wands, to see if the hair's internal structure could actually recover when the thermal stress was removed. If you try this, you will encounter what I call the cold turkey trap. During days 1 through 4, your hair will likely look worse than it ever has. It will be flat, frizzy, and seemingly unmanageable. This is the moment most people give up. By day 4, you are seeing the true raw state of your hair for the first time in years. The heat is no longer melting the cuticle into a fake, smooth shape, and the cumulative damage is finally visible. It's an uncomfortable reality, but it's the only starting point for genuine repair. Surviving this initial psychological shock is the price of entry. You cannot fix the structural reality of your hair until you stop masking it with high temperatures. Once you push past the first few days, you enter the biological shock phase. During this first week, your hair is going through a physical withdrawal as it attempts to function without thermal manipulation. This diagram shows the internal reality. When a 400-degree tool clamps down, a heat wave surges through the strand, snapping the natural keratin bonds apart. As the hair cools, those bonds fuse back together in an unnatural, rigid alignment to hold the iron shape. Without that daily heat to force a shape, these compromised bonds leave the hair completely stripped of internal moisture. The hair is currently unable to hold its natural wave or curl pattern, leading to the limp, lifeless texture common in the first week of a detox. By quitting heat, you are forcing the hair to rely entirely on its own damaged internal framework. This marks the beginning of the biological recovery process. Entering days 8 through 14 marks the transition from survival to the active detox protocol. If you've ever tried a hair detox and felt like your hair was beyond saving, leave a comment below. I want to hear what made you want to give up. And if you're finding this science helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. During this second week, the biological priority shifts to extreme moisture retention and bond building. Because the hair cuticles are currently blown wide open like pine cones, they leak hydration as fast as you can apply it. You need heavy, high-quality moisture masks to fill those microscopic gaps. To maintain a professional look during this phase, focus on heatless techniques. Silk wrapping or gentle braids can guide the cuticle into a smooth shape without the thermal stress that breaks reforming protein bonds. Even with proper masks and conditioners, shower temperature often undermines these efforts. Many people continue to wash their hair with hot water, which mimics the destructive effects of styling tools. As you see here, dense steam and hot water cause the outer scales of the hair to violently flare open and expand. This swelling allows the moisture you've just added to wash right back out, effectively resetting your progress to zero. A successful 30-day detox is an active daily fight to seal the hair cuticle. It requires cool water rinses and constant hydration to keep those scales laying flat. Between days 15 and 30, the scalp's natural oil production begins to play a primary role in the recovery. This is the stage where the internal biological shift becomes visible to the naked eye. This comparison illustrates how sebum, your hair's natural oil, moves down the strand. On the left, the oil particles are trapped in the jagged crevices of a heat-damaged shaft, leading to greasy roots and dry ends. On the right, those same particles slide smoothly down a sealed hair shaft. By week 3, the cuticles have flattened enough to allow these oils to travel the full length of the hair. This forms a complete protective halo around the strand, providing the natural lubrication and shine that no synthetic product can perfectly replicate. The resulting hair regains its natural elasticity and develops a deep shine from the roots down. Maintaining this new exterior requires a final adjustment to how the hair interacts with physical surfaces to prevent new damage. Genuine hair repair is a slow, structural process. It is the result of providing the biological environment necessary for the hair to maintain its own integrity. We have to be honest about the limitations of this process. 30 days of detoxing cannot resurrect ends that have been entirely killed by heat. If the hair is physically split at the bottom, those sections will still require a professional trim to prevent the split from traveling further up the shaft. The real transformation is found in the new growth and the mid-lengths. You will likely see an increase in volume and a return of your natural wave pattern that simply wasn't possible when the hair was constantly being dehydrated by thermal tools. To protect the progress made in these 30 days, you must address mechanical friction. This microscopic view shows the difference between a strand resting on silk versus one being frayed by rough cotton fibers. If you continue to use rough towels or cotton pillowcases, that physical friction will snag the newly smoothed cuticles, causing damage that looks identical to heat styling. Switching to silk and microfiber is a necessary step to preserve the hair's structural integrity. The end of the 30 days usually brings a psychological shift. You may find that you prefer the character and health of your natural texture over the rigid, melted look of heat-styled hair. Hair health is a matter of protecting biological integrity. When you stop trying to force beauty with a burning piece of metal, you give your hair the chance to look its best naturally. If you're ready to start your 30-day detox, let me know in the comments. I'd love to see your results. See you in the next video.